I've been waiting for you. I want to explain to you the specific possibilities of the astrolabe. You are our leader, the one who carries the world's fate upon his shoulders. It is up to you to understand the astrolabe's power and build the best future for humanity. In order to do so, I wish to help as much as I can. Well then, I will now answer any questions you have about the astrolabe. There is no short answer. I will begin by explaining what can be done with the astrolabe's power. If someone were to tap its full potential, the possibilities would be nearly infinite. You could regress the world, modify it, or even recreate it. First, world regression, which is the act of returning the world to a past state. You can use the data on the past, stored in the Akashic record, to overwrite the current world. You're familiar with this, I presume, as it's what we had Alcor do after we defeated Polaris. Second, world modification. The astrolabe can rewrite the psyche of all life in the world and alter the social conscience. When I proposed to change the previous world into a meritocracy, this is how I would have accomplished it. Finally, world creation, a far more sweeping change. This is what Alcor planned on doing after slaying Polaris. Choosing this option will create an entirely new and separate world. No, I'm afraid it's not that simple. It can only create a world with no memory of the past, no history, a primeval world. In other words, humans will start over, from the very beginning of mankind's history. You truly feel no fear, do you? However, a world with no history and no civilization is a difficult one to survive in. However, it does have its merits. Alcor said that a new world would be free of the Akashic Record's influence. There would be no administrator ruling over it. No Arcturus or Polaris. No invasions or attacks. Miyako said that without a rightful administrator, other administrators will continue to attack mankind. Yet, in a brand new world, there will be no such danger. Precisely. The world will not always work conveniently in our favor. Even if we are able to rid the world of the administrators, surviving in a primeval world will be extremely difficult. And that is why I did not allow Alcor the option of world creation. In order to restore the damage inflicted by the invaders in the void, world regression will be the best option. But whichever route you choose for us, the astrolabe must be used correctly. And for that, you will need to fully understand the nature of the administrative authority as well. We can discuss this another time, though. You have much to consider already. Come find me when you want to talk. Good, you're here. We should continue where we left off last time, yes? Let's discuss the administrative authority. It is a concept you will need to understand, so if you have questions, please ask. You're curious what would happen to the authority if we die, is that correct? If Arcturus had managed to kill all of us, myself included, then it would have absorbed the full administrative authority. However, now that Arcturus has been defeated, if we were all to fall somehow, the authority would pass to the next administrator in line, Uri. I presume this is why Miyako wanted to keep us alive. If we fell in combat, the authority would skip Alcor entirely and transfer to Uri instead. Her plans to make Alcor a true administrator would never come to fruition. In fact, if we die, the administrative authority would be lost to mankind forever. True, any number of things can claim a human life. If one of us were to fall, however, all hope would not be lost per se. If we could use the astrolabe, it would be possible to collect the administrative authority from our allies before their death. As long as there was a way to collect it, Alcor could transfer that authority to another he deemed worthy. Of course, with the astrolabe shut down, we have no way of recovering or transferring authority. So it is imperative none of us take a mortal wound in battle. If everything had gone to plan, Alcor would have continued passing down the authority from one human to the next. That was his plan, at least. He had hoped to see the true extent of human potential. I didn't pick up on this until Alcor transferred administrative authority to us, but it appears the authority grants another power to those who wield it. The power to read the human psyche and influence the world with it. Since we have the administrative authority, our will is being reflected upon this world. It's slight, but it's there. The world is slowly changing to match our wishes. Those changes to the world and our influence upon it is what Alcor meant when speaking of human potential. I tell you that the weight of the world rests squarely on your shoulders. You aren't intimidated in the slightest. We can steer the world down a path of good or evil. We can cause it to flourish or fall. Knowing the nature of the administrative authority will surely be of use to you. World creation, world regression, or perhaps another path entirely. If you and I think this through, together, we can discover the best possible path for humanity. That is all I have to say for now, but I hope I've given you something to think about.
Good day. You have perfect timing. As the three of us are gathered here, perhaps we should continue the conversation we were having.
I suppose we should. I want to talk about what we should do with the world after Canopus is gone. We need to find a way to stop an endless stream of administrator invasions. If only there were a way. Just as we spoke of before. Use the astrolabe to create a new world. Should we create a new world, it would exist beyond the realm of the Akashic Record. In other words, it would not be under the control of the administrator system. As such, the administrators would no longer be able to interfere in our world.
Unfortunately, it would also be a primeval world, without technology or science. Those would not be the easiest conditions for humanity's survival.
I agree. To abandon our world simply because we've been invaded would be the same as admitting defeat. That is hardly the most ideal path for humanity. If only there was a way we could avoid sacrificing all that we have built. I wonder if that's possible. Could we transform the primeval world into a more modern one?
Perhaps, but remember, in the new world, we wouldn't have access to the astrolabe.
You're right. If only there was a way to modify the world without the use of the astrolabe. Yes, that might actually be possible.
Brother, what do you mean?
The administrative authority has the power to reflect one's will onto the world. This could be used to our advantage. What if everyone with the administrative authority wished for a modernized world? It just might be possible to overwrite the primeval world with our modern one.
That sounds possible, in theory at least, but...
Yes, I know. If the new world is to be separate from the Akashic Record, will the administrative authority even work? There's no way of knowing.
That's one problem. Moreover, I'm afraid the will of the 13 would not be enough to perform the overwrite. It would probably require all of humanity, billions of wishes, in unison. But even if we could orchestrate that, most of the population died in the Triangulum's invasion.
You're right. There aren't enough individual wills left in the world. If only it were so, but unfortunately, our number is far too small. We require billions of lives. Wait, perhaps we could make use of the Akashic Record. The data of all those who have died is still stored within it. All of humanity's will yet exists, housed within the Akashic Record. If we can transfer the administrative authority like Alcor did, maybe we won't divide it 13 ways, but rather billions of ways, to everyone. Then, we would have enough will to reshape the new world. What do you think?
Brother, that just might work.
Right. It just might. You catch my drift, yes? I believe this could create the best future for humanity.
You said you only kept me alive to help accomplish your mission. So will you execute me right afterwards?
Still holding a grudge, you conniving vixen?
You call me Vixen, but whenever he is involved, you come wagging your tail like a good little lapdog.
We'll finish this later. For now, both of us continue to exist in this world. It may be a highly irregular situation, but there is nothing to be done about it. In fact, having both of us might just work out in our favor. In any case, we need to hammer out the details of this plan further. Let's part ways and consider it some more. You are both dismissed. So, have you come to a decision? Then again, the only logical course of action will be to follow the path I have laid out.
My brother is correct. The plan has its share of risks, but a new world presents the best future for mankind.
Nonsense. More importantly, we must decide what to do with this world. The administrator system is the sole reason why humankind now stands on the precipice of extinction. In order to completely escape it, we must create a brand new world.
Well, maybe. But we don't even know that we can make a new world with the administrative authority. And even if we can make it, could we make it a modern world like this one? Everyone's will is going to be reflected in the new world. Even evil people. The world could end up totally messed up.
You are correct. The world would reflect the individual wills of 7 billion people. And all humans, myself included, are imperfect, selfish, and foolish. Trash at the very best. We are weak to temptation, we are greedy and lazy, and easily corruptible. There's no doubt that such iniquities might influence the world in a negative way. But we cannot know for certain, and I feel this is a chance worth taking.
Why?
Because even the lowest of mankind has the potential to grow and change. Daichi Shijima, Ionita, Yuzuru Akie, Hinako Kujo, Keita Wakui, Airi Ban, Jungo Torii, Makoto Sako, Otome Yanagiya, Fumi Kano, Ronaldo Kuriki. Every single one of you has grown through the ordeal of the administrators. The same can be said for every human. People have the potential to change.
You have changed as well, Yamato Hotsui.
Our kind may now be able to wish for a better world. A world that would not be consumed by wickedness and greed. If the majority of people can put the success of mankind over their own petty desires, then the newly created world may yet surpass our current one. Indeed, this choice relies heavily on whether we truly believe mankind can change for the better.
I may only be partially a human, but I dearly love humanity. There is a dark, ugly side, but humanity is also capable of beauty and passion and purity. I want to believe in mankind. I believe they could make a better world.
Join me on this path. I knew you would understand.
So you have decided that we should create a new world. If that is the solution you have reached, then it is the solution we will all endorse.
No more administrators guiding the world. Humans will be free to create their own history.
So, this is the path you have chosen. A new world, broken free of the administrator system, where man's potential is limitless. Sounds pretty good to me.
Then I believe we are decided. All that remains are the modifications.
The terminal modifications are complete, but I have yet to finish the expansion of the skill crack function. It should be done by 3 o'clock in the morning, by your reckoning of time.
Very well. Until then, we must all make our final preparations for the battle against Canopus. You are all dismissed.
Hey, lovely! So, it looks like you decided to make a brand new world and escape from the whole administrator system. It's risky, but I think it's a great idea. It solves the problem at its source. But, you know, there is one thing I gotta tell ya. In the new world, Tico's probably not gonna be around. I'm really sorry I can't be with you forever and ever. But we should enjoy what little time we have left then. I'll be here all through the upcoming battle. Now quit standing around and go blow that stupid Canopus to smithereens!
Let us create a new world for humankind.
Alcor and I cannot follow. We cannot exist in your new world. Yet we bid you good luck in creating a better one.
Wait, what? You're not going to exist?
Correct, Mr. Shijima. Alcor and I are part of the administrator system, and as part of that, we cannot join you in your new world. Without that system, we could not exist.
No way, that's... You've got to be kidding!
Thank you for everything you have given to us. Friendship, trust. Thank you. All of you.
Miyako,
Yes, brother?
you've done well to protect this world. You've served as a shield for its people. Although we cannot always agree, you deserve to stand proudly as a talented human being and head of the Hotsuin family.
Thank you.
And Saiduk.
I believe that's the first time you've ever called me by that name.
I wish to thank you for all you've done, Saiduk. Humanity was only able to come this far thanks to your efforts. You may leave the world to us. I swear to you, humankind will never again lose their potential.
I have the utmost faith in all of you. And as for you, Shining One, you have fought courageously alongside your friends and forged a new path into the future. I am confident that you and your kind will never cease striving for growth in your new world. I believe there's no reason for me to be anguished any longer. I hope so too.
Please, allow me to give you my thanks as well. Your words and your decisions changed my life, gave me a life. All of you, our time together may have been short, but I am grateful for every moment we shared. That's sweet of you to say. I will continue to live on in your heart. Alcor.
Now then, a new world is about to unfold. Take your first steps, children of potential, always heading for the horizon.
So,
This is finally the end, huh? Hey, let's still be best friends, okay? Even in the new world.
Thank you for always being at my side. There's so much I still want to share with you. I hope that... No, I know that we'll be together in the new world.
Well, well, well. Looks like all the fighting's finally over and done with. I don't know what this new world's gonna be like, but I think humans will do just fine.
I don't really know what to say right now, so I'm so glad I met you. You'd better come to all our concerts in the new world, okay? As long as you're in the crowd, I'll be happy.
We've been through a lot together, huh? I mean, fighting administrators isn't exactly the easiest job, is it? But I'm sure this is the best future for humanity. This right here.
Thank you. I feel like I'm always thanking you. The new world, our new world, is full of uncertainties. All we can do is uphold the justice we believe in.
I wonder if the next world is going to be peaceful. A brand new world. It's a little scary. But I'm going to keep making delicious food, just like before. I promise. So be sure to come eat some.
Yo, this whole world creation thing feels really weird. But in the new world, I'm going to be even stronger. So you better come find me.
Even in this new world we're being given, I will never surrender my own beliefs. I learned that by fighting alongside you, all of you.
I have a feeling that this is a goodbye. We'll see each other in the new world. No matter how many times the world changes, the bonds we have still remain. It's truly a wonderful thing.
World without the Akashic record, huh? Who knows what that'll be like? All I can be sure of is that I'm excited. And besides, I'm sure any world with you in it is going to be a good one.
It was a long journey to get here. Whatever this new world of ours may become, as long as you and I walk its paths, there will be nothing to worry about.
Glad to have met you. Truly glad for every moment of life I was granted.
Well, Shining One, this is truly the end. I pray that each and every one of you will see your wonderful seeds of potential awaken, blooming in beauty in the new world.